Good morning.
Good morning. It's about 7:11. Nobody showed up for our 7 a.m. class, so we're here to bring you the goods anyways.
Because, that's how we roll. Some days it's on time, some days it's not.
Just kind of depends. Today we have white knuckles. So white knuckles is a 4-time workout, meaning that you will complete everything and then you will stop.
Be done.
And you'll be done. So today we have strict pull-ups. Okay, rep scheme looks pretty heavy. So again, if you don't have strict pull-ups, don't have a bar to do strict pull-ups on, okay, all of this stuff can be modified. Obviously we can do odd object rows, meaning anything in that bent over position, right, that we're engaging the lats in the back. But also, guys, get creative with it. You could do like body weight rows on your, like a truck tail gate. That's what it's called.
That's what it's called.
I was going to say hitch, but I'm
probably not.
You could, if you have like ropes or whatever, you can do that in the doorway. Okay. What else? I mean,
there was another cool creative thing we saw was tying I'll see if we can find the video, tie a sheet, put a knot in the sheet, put it over the door, close the door tightly, and then you can hang on to the sheet and do like ring rows or body weight rows that way. That was super cool. So kind of just get creative of something where you can either in this position row leaning over, right? So you're using that mid back, or inverted, whichever direction you're pulling. We're looking for a pulling movement.
Yeah. So again, shorten rep scheme if you need to. We want this to take somewhere 1.5 to 2 minutes. Okay. And then we'll go on a 400-meter run. Again, that is about 2 minutes of work. So if you don't have any place to go run, you can jump rope, you can do jumping jacks, you can do burpees, you can do high knees, you can switch it up. As long as you're just moving for 2 minutes, that's what we're looking for. Okay, then we'll go into 40 double dumbbell power cleans, meaning that you'll have a weighted object in each hand. You will go from the floor to the clean position, so just to the shoulders. Okay, if you don't have the same weight of a dumbbell, you can just do single arm and just alternate. 2, you can just use an odd object, meaning like a backpack. You can use some, I don't know,
any weight,
anything,
like
really.
A can of soup.
Yeah, really, we're just going floor to shoulder. So that object can really be anything that can be kind of turned over pretty easy. So we're looking at 40 double dumbbell power cleans or something in each arm, okay, or odd object cleans. Then we're going for an 800-meter run or 4 minutes of movement. Okay, again, if you can't, just get out of your house or your apartment. Don't jump. Just get some sort of movement that'll get your heart rate up. Then we're coming back. This time we're going 40 double dumbbell push jerks. Okay, so again, either dumbbells in each hand or an odd object. Okay, push jerk, meaning that we are going to dip, drop, okay, and stand. Push jerk and push press can be confused. In the push press, we don't rebend underneath the object. With a push jerk, which we are performing today, we do drop underneath that load. So it makes it a little bit easier. And usually you'll see push jerks in higher rep schemes or with heavier loads. So that's how you can kind of tell which one's which between that. With the double dumbbell or even the object, just make sure, okay, that we're dropping underneath and we're getting that head through all the way. Elbows are locked out completely. We don't want to drop and then press. Okay, I don't know what that movement would be called.
It's called a hail press.
It's scary.
Jeremy was very good at that for a while.
So after you get 40 of those done, again, guys, these don't need to be unbroken. Okay, you're not looking at 40 unbroken. Definitely going at a rep scheme, maybe it looks like 10s, maybe it looks like 15s, okay, whatever object weight you have that'll let you perform each rep at quality is what we're looking for, okay? After those 40, you'll go to a 400-meter run, again, looking at the same 2-minute movement, okay? And then again, 20 strict pull-ups or the odd object rows or the pulling motion, whatever you've determined to be your go-to is what we're looking for. We're looking at about 16 to 24 minutes here, okay? Definitely cap yourself at about 25 minutes. We should not be spending more than 25 minutes on this workout, okay? Even though it is kind of like a bigger like amount of reps, okay? You still should be able to move throughout the whole entire thing. Nothing should really like make us completely stop except for maybe our breaks in the pull-ups and then our breaks that we've planned already in the weighted movements as well. So that's kind of what we have for the workout. Our warm-up, guys, pretty traditional, okay? So you guys can probably see. It's going to be 30 seconds of everything, okay? You'll start with an easy run, or if you're inside, small hops, okay? Just jumping. Then you're gonna go into glute bridges, hollow hold, down dog. Down dog is just the position of our hands and our hips up to the sky, okay? Just holding that. Then we'll go into a moderate run with some jumps, and then single leg glute bridges. You'll do 15 seconds each leg. Remember that other leg should line up. Your knees, your hips should line up. You shouldn't have one leg up and one leg down. Arch hold, okay? So that's our Superman hold, which we will perform on our stomach. Push up to down dog. You guys know the drill on that one. Nice solid push up and then shoot your hips back up to that down dog that we've already done. 30 seconds of a faster run or high jumps. Glute bridge walkouts. That's where we lift our hips and then take about 4 steps out and then 4 steps back in, keeping the hips as high as possible. Hollow to arch, guys. This is our Superman like positioning. What you're gonna do, we've done it in class a couple of times, but what you're going to do is be on your back, okay? You're gonna start in an arch, so it's gonna feel weird. An arch and then whip into the hollow. No, I don't know. I guess you could do it whatever way. She wrote that you're gonna like do the, like the quick
erase.
It's okay. It's early. So you're gonna start in the arch. So hands are overhead and then you're pressing through your heels. Yep.
Get it together.
So the arch position that normally we would be on our stomach for, this time we're going to be on our backs, okay? So you can see that we're in that nice big arch. Okay, whenever you decide to, we're going to snap and then we're going to go into the perfect Superman or that hollow position, okay? So you have to think about being very snappy, okay? And really getting that core to tighten and to shorten the distance between the end of your ribs and like your belly button or your hips, okay? So we're gonna do 30 seconds of that.
Let's do one more so they can see.
Yeah. Let's do one more. Okay, so again, hands are overhead. You're active in the back. Your heels are being driven into the ground along with your shoulder blades, okay? And then whenever you decide, we're gonna go into that nice hollow. So,
oh my gosh.
They're pretty tough. So just take your time. Obviously, you don't need to do 30 in 30 seconds, but we'd like to see somewhere around like 5.
That would be good.
After that, we're going to go into just traditional push-ups. So 30 seconds of that. If we're still working on our push-ups, remember, guys, that we can always modify those by bringing the floor up, meaning that we do them on the back of a couch. Maybe we do them on the seat of the couch. We do it on a bench. We do it on a chair. We do it on a tailgate. Get creative again.
Your friends
really?
back?
Yeah.
Oh, wait. You're not supposed to be hanging out with your friends. Never mind.
Don't hang out with your friends.
Just kidding.
Okay. And then after that, we'll go into a dumbbell warm-up. We know this one well. We do it with our barbell pretty much every day that you guys were in here. So 5 good mornings, right? The hip hinge. Okay, 5 back squats, 5 strict presses each arm. If you have double, then you can do at the same time. 5 front squats, 5 RDLs, traditional movement pattern here. And then we'll go into mobility of a wall lat stretch. So hands on the wall, drop the head through. Prep, okay? If you do have a pull-up bar, awesome. Or if you have something that you're gonna pull yourself up onto, we wanna start with those scap retractions, okay? So nice hollow body, bringing the scaps down, and then 1 to 3 strict pull-ups. If you have a band or whatever you're gonna use, go ahead and grab that too. And then if you are doing your odd object rows, we just wanna make sure that we're getting into the correct position of that hip shift, okay? Just because it says bent over rows doesn't mean that we just like, you know, hopefully bend over in the right position. Okay, so we got some kitty cat food. So if you are going to do an odd object row, right, we want to hinge, and then we want to bring that odd object to about your belly button. Okay, elbows are tracing right by the back, right by the sides. Good. And you can tell Julie is getting into like a nice hinge position that we would normally find like in a good morning or even like the start of an RDL or a deadlift. Okay. What she's not going to do is lock out her knees. Okay. We don't want to see that. We want nice soft knees. And then we want to have that nice hip hinge where the spine is neutral all the way from her tailbone up to the back of her head. Okay. Yeah, beautiful. So those are our odd object rows or even our dumbbell rows, okay? And then we will go into power cleans and push jerks. Okay, power cleans meaning that we're going from the floor all the way to our shoulders, okay? So in the warm-up, you'll get 5 deadlifts, okay? Again, making sure the knees are soft, okay? The hips go back and the head of the dumbbell is touching no further out front than your toes, okay? We don't want the dumbbells touching way out front, okay? That's not a good deadlift at all. After that, we'll go 5 shrugs, meaning that we're gonna go from the floor and we're gonna get that big shoulder shrug while keeping the dumbbells close to the midline. Yep. Then we're gonna go 5 high pulls, okay? Good. Again, with the dumbbell, hold it at a nice like angle. That way the head of the dumbbell, one head goes down first and you're not holding onto them with a death grip. That way they can kind of turn inside your hand. Then we'll go 5 cleans, okay? So from the floor, yes. So thinking about elbows high and then turn over quick. They should be high when they go into the front rack position as well. After that 5th clean, we're gonna go 5 push jerks, okay? So from here, remember we want to dip, drop, and stand. So we are locked out in the overhead position while our legs are still bent, and then we stand up with the knees. So the arms should not be bent at any point other than in the front rack position. Cool. Okay. Those are our push jerks and our cleans. Okay. We aren't doing them together ever. You're going to do cleans and then you'll do push jerks, but that's what that movement calls for, okay? And then obviously running or whatever movement pattern you want for your run, okay? Just do whatever works. That's pretty much what we've got for today for white knuckles. Again, looking for that to take around 16 to 24 minutes, okay? We can do an odd object clean and jerk as well, okay? Obviously, if we don't have something a little bit that goes to the floor, we'll just work from the hang position for this, okay?
Don't spill it all out when you're at it.
We have kitty cat food everywhere now. Oh, God.
All right, try this.
We're going to try it. Okay. Here.
Treats for the kitties.
Here. Okay, same thing as a dumbbell clean, except for it's just an odd object. Okay. And then if you want to push jerk, you're going to dip, drop, and stand. Yeah, head goes through regardless, okay? Beautiful. Now we have cat food.
Voila.
Voila.
Who needs weights?
Nobody. All right, guys, that's what we got today. Have fun.
You could even do that with a kid. Just kidding.
Kid.
Just kidding. A little one.
Baby. No. That'd be sad.
Well, not that little. A medium one.
A medium baby. All right, guys. Have a good Tuesday. Have fun. Log your scores. Let's see it.
Bye. I have to let the cats in to clean up.